let's briefly talk about the pro day for the Michigan Wolverines tomorrow. I'm gonna list the 11 guys that are gonna go in, and let's just come up with a round number or undrafted or tryout or nothing for them based on this. So let's start at the top. Kwity Paye, what are we thinking?
He's going first round.
First round.
Probably top 20.
Yeah, I was telling Isaiah, I'm like, if he just went to his pro day and just took a dump on the field, I still think he'd be a top 30 pick.
I think the only thing that'll push him down into like the late teens, 20s is like what happens with trades and teams up top. Yeah, like if everyone just starts trading up for like these wide receivers and quarterbacks, like he could be pushed to the teens and even low 20s, but I don't think so.
I think absolute worst for him is 22.
I think he's going to destroy his pro day though. So I think
he's going to eat the tackling dummy.
Yes.
And some kneecaps.
Actually. So.
All right, the next guy I have projected is Jaylen Mayfield. What do we think for him?
I think he's going to go in the second round. I would not be surprised if a team really likes him. He does well as pro day if he goes late first.
So
yeah, I'd say. I mean, tackle is such like a highly sought after position. So, and there isn't it's not like last year where there's all this tackle depth way at the top of the draft. So, if a team really wants to tackle, I could see the Chiefs taking him, with 32 or 31, whatever. But yeah, so I'd say best case scenario if he looks really good and he shows some good lateral quickness. Late first round, but literally one of the last.
I was gonna say 25 is his ceiling. I think.
Yeah.
And I think obviously end of the second's probably so I think 25 to 55 is probably his window. And it's a funny story. Zach and Brittany went out for their birthday with Nicole and I to that Black Rock place, and Brittany was saying that one of her clients is the uncle of Jaylen Mayfield.
Oh yeah.
And Jaylen Mayfield basically said that he wants to play for the Chiefs. So I thought it was funny there that Isaiah said he could go to the Chiefs. I'm like, yeah, maybe they're at 31 or something fits for him.
Yeah.
Well, when they release both their tackles, they gotta they're gonna address it first round.
Yeah.
They're getting a tackle first round.
I think he fits what they want. He's an athletic. He can tackle. He can move. He's a great pass protector. So I don't know. I think that would fit. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Next guy I have projected to go in the draft to be the linebacker Cam McGrone.
I think he can do a lot of favors for himself, but I think he is undersized.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he'll probably test pretty well at a pro day. I think that's kind of where he could stand out. So I'm probably guessing he's probably going to go in the fourth round.
Yeah.
Maybe fourth to sixth. He could be in. There's a bigger range here now, depending on team need and how well he does at this pro day.
So yeah, I think I think his ceiling is third round, but I think it's third. It's like you said, it's a window. It's the third to fifth round. I don't think he falls out of the fifth round unless he's slow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's going to test slow. I think he's probably going to be somewhere in the late 4.5s or 4.6.
I think he may be faster than that even.
You think he'd pull up Micah Parsons' numbers?
No, not at all.
Jason Owe? No, I think he could be a 4.45 though. I wouldn't be surprised there. But yeah, I'd say Cam McGrone probably anywhere in that pick 75 to pick 105. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Next, I mean, you're going to start getting guys that are going to be pushing for end of the draft at this point, but I'm going to say Ambry Thomas is probably my next projected one to go.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a fourth or fifth kind of guy. Could be later, but I think that's his ceiling for me.
Yeah, I think he goes fifth or sixth round. I think he will get drafted. I think he provides enough to teams. He's very fast.
He's a return specialist too, if needed.
He's a good returner, so he provides value on special teams.
I think one player that's confusing to look at is Niko Collins.
Well, he's my next guy.
Yeah, he's the one that's going to be really interesting to see.
His pro day is going to be immensely important for him. Big body,
fast. He can run.
Yeah.
Strong
so
hands. He has strong hands.
Nico's problem is he's such a one-trick pony, though. Like he is.
He's not a great route runner.
He is an elite deep threat, and that is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you don't have a whole lot after that. Now, a team could probably. I think he probably gets drafted because I think a team is gonna. Okay, look, he's like 6'4", 6'5", 220 plus, who can run. Like we can work with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, not a great route runner. I mean, there's a reason. Like, I mean, I know Michigan had their problems at quarterback, and that was probably a bigger reason than anything. But there is a reason why he didn't get 100 targets in a season, right? It's not like he was just unguardable. No, he was pretty easy to cover, other than downfield deep for jump balls.
Mm-hmm.
So there's ways to defend that. So I mean, but you look at a guy. I mean, you look at a guy like Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool coming out last year, not at all the same guy. But if you look at a guy who reinvented himself a lot his rookie year in the NFL and kind of changed his body a little bit and changed his game. Still had the downfield threat, but was able to become a better route runner and find a place on a team and have a really good rookie year. Niko probably has that potential. So I think a team will probably take him, probably fifth. Maybe
I've got him in a 3-round window. I have him 4th to 7th.
I think he gets drafted though.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone I don't think anyone else gets drafted unless like Quinn Nordin's hitting 60-yarders in his pro day.
Yeah. So I mean, the problem with Chris Evans was out of the game too long, and it's not like he just destroyed it last year. He provides probably something for teams.
I think he's an undrafted free agent. I put Chris Evans as maybe a 7th.
I'd say I could see him being a like late 6th, 7th rounder, or like a day 1 or 2 UFDA.
Yeah.
Or whatever, UDFA.
Yeah.
Nick Eubanks was just completely unproductive. I think coming into the season, I thought if he had a really good year, he could be a late round draft pick. But
I think he's going to be Mr. Irrelevant.
So here's the thing: no team plays with a fullback really anymore. But Ben Mason, like, he's going to make a football. He's going to make a team. I promise.
Yeah.
He'll make a team.
He's going to be an undrafted free agent as well.
100%, and he will get picked up, and he will make a roster this year.
I so want him to be on the line.
That guy is just a football player.
It's just the energy that you want to have. Like, I could see the Lions being like, "Hey, you bite kneecaps.
Yes.
Look, I need this."
He'll literally do that.
He's literally the epitome of a Dan Campbell player.
Yeah,
dude, tell Nick Bawden to get lost and put Ben Mason in. Like,
well, then they have Jason Kabinda. They got him as re-signed.
Oh well, who cares? Ben Mason will hurdle him on his way to the locker room.
I think Carlo Kemp is going to be another guy that is an undrafted free agent. Like, I think all these guys are going to be undrafted free agents. Even Cam Cheeseman, I think he's going to be an undrafted free agent. And then maybe Cheeseman probably doesn't make it to like the preseason. Yeah. But I think all these guys are going to be like workout camps, rookie mini camps for this. Even Carlo Kemp, like, he's going to have a chance to show what he has. Even though I think, to me, he's probably the least likely to be an undrafted free agent, even lower than Cam Cheeseman, because Cam Cheeseman's a great long snapper. He opted out last year, but Cam Cheeseman he's my guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, I just don't see how Dan Campbell doesn't get Ben Mason. Like, I don't see, like, look at a picture of Ben Mason and then look at a picture of Dan Campbell and be like, these are like father and son.
If Dan Campbell had a mohawk, that'd be it.
So would you guys say? Would you guys say you'd probably at most say 1, 2, 3, 5 guys get drafted?
Yeah, I think 5 guys. Pretty sure
5 guys do get drafted. I would pick all 5.
I have 7. I have 7 potential get drafted.
I think 5 of them will actually get drafted.
I think 5 actually get drafted. But
I'm going to say 6. I'm going to say 6.
Okay. Well, so Ben, I'll say 7. Ben goes 5. Isaiah 6. Well, we have it documented. It's good to go. All right. Let's